What up? What up? What up? Mow Trappin podcast Tuesday night last week. Man, it was one of the weeks where my bi-weeklies was on top of my weeklies. So, man, I got done. I think it was like 8:10. I was headed to the crib. What up with a cat's paw? We back in the trap tonight. What up with a DH? Hey, man, listen. It was hot today. Man, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Man, it was burning up today. What up with it? What up with it? Man, can y'all hear me good? Let me know if y'all can hear me good, man. Last time I was on here, we had some cold technical difficulties. What up with it in God's hands? What up with you, Wilson? What up with a stripe leader? Okay, cool, 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 cool. What up with it, global alien? Cool. Only a little 90, only a little 91. All right, all right. All right. I guess that ain't nothing for you. Hey, what that humidity was on that 91 though? That's what I want to know. What up with a Batiste? What's cracking? What up with a Jeff? Yeah, yeah, we was at the truck this morning. It said 82. I think I looked at it, said 82, but I know it said feel like 90. 108. Hey, what was that with the humidity? Cause you in the KY like me, it was burning up, bro. It was burning up today. It was not playing. It was not playing, man. We got done. We started at exactly about 7:10. We were done at 11:30. So what up with it? I'm gonna call you mate, slow mate. What up, slow mate? What up, slow mate? Let me see. Last week, I picked up a couple weeklies, but bi-weekly clients are proper. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, that's how the game go. My light over here, I gotta order a new light, man. My light messing up, man. Give me a new one in here. But yeah, that's how the game go, man. I had in my phone right now. I got four. I did. I came in 11:30, 8, took a nap. I got up, man. It was still hot. It was about 5. I got up and I went out and did. I looked at 4. I do drive-bys. I call them drive-bys. I get in the other car and I ride by the yards on some drive-bys, man. Cause man, Google Earth to me is cool, but man, I'm trying to capitalize. I need all mine right now. I'm trying to make sure I get these estimates A1 right. Let me see. The next expo is October 21st. Hey, listen, bruh, I'm trimming. The glasses, they sweating. It done got in my eyes a couple times. You know how it'll make you look like you don't went underwater for a second. You feel me? You gotta stop and wipe. What's up, Johan Kim, 93 in Minnesota, human too. What up, man? First time seeing you in here. What up, man? Appreciate you tapping in. About to get it cracking. Man, what you said, Will? What you said? Nah, you better not be dropping that deck burning nothing right now. I'm gonna speak on that. Yeah, you shouldn't be dropping that deck. Scalping gonna get you out of here. All right, man. Let's go and get it cracking, man. We back in here, man. Tuesday night, Boneyard Lawn Service back in here, operating down here in Kentucky. Um, like I say, I ain't gonna call my man's a man until it's been 90 days. So we over a month now. We're going over a month now. So but still solo until he got 90 days. So man, back out here again at it again. And this past week, well, these past 2 weeks, last week, man, I didn't get to y'all, man. Like I say, my some of my bi-weeklies was on that Tuesday. So the rain done came. It's done moved stuff around now. So hopefully we rocking out the rest of the season. But man, I was just wore out. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like 18 when I got done last week. You know what I'm saying? Out there grinding. And so last week that's why I wasn't here. And this week, man, we had that rain last week. So I've been catching up from rain. And then on top of that, man, it's just been the calls been coming. On Google, I switched some on my Google and put my number on there. I didn't know my number hadn't been on Google the whole time I've been on Google. It's been like click to the website, then get to the number. You can see the number on there, but I switched it over. So when I switched it over, man, I believe that they helped me with some more calls, or I'm gonna speak on something else. What I've been researching these past 2 weeks. So I've been getting a lot of calls like crazy, man, and they all in routes and stuff. But man, if y'all never knew about this, I want y'all to look up H2B. It's H2, the number two, then B. And it's the H2B visas. And the H2B visas is how a lot of these companies have these big crews with a lot of these Hispanic guys. So you'll see a company with just, man, 4 or 5 trucks, Hispanic guys, 6 trucks, Hispanic guys. So what's been happening with these H2A visas, H2B visas is people hadn't been able to get the workers back over here because of everything going on with the immigration and just how they changed the policy, and also because it's a lot more lawn and landscape companies, you know what I'm saying, around that's in the game now. So I've been looking up at the last couple 2 weeks. Like I say, do y'all's own research. It's H2B visas, and basically, man, a lot of crews is hit right now. They can't get the Hispanic workers back, man. They was paying those guys at low rates, low wages. To me, I mean, I could be wrong, but and a lot of those guys they gone now. They can't get them back, and so I'm getting calls, and a lot of other guys I know they getting calls. One of my guys, he done picked up like 10 yards, and it's because of what's going on. Just everything. That's why I said, don't be looking at this news with all this first stuff, man. Focus on what's at hand. Focus on the mission. You have two of them working for me every weekend. Yeah. See, I'm telling you, man, and it's crazy, man. It's done. It's messing up a lot of the big people with a lot of overhead. That's got a lot of work coming in. That's been doing this for years. And so with the rates of what they've been paying guys, man, I don't the guys ain't gonna come in going at them rates. You know what I'm saying? I talked to somebody a few years back of what he was paying. Uh he showed me his books. He showed me what he was paying for of them. And man, I'm telling you, it makes the game sweet. I'll just put it like that. So I've been doing research on that the last couple weeks because it's about to affect everything and just moving forward. So if this is like it's moving forward, you know, a lot of the big guys they ain't gonna be able to take on stuff. It's gonna be money on the table for a lot of us right now. Especially like if say if you small, you ain't trying to like you don't want to be too big, man. You can just pick up some nice quality yards. You know what I'm saying? In some nice areas. They hang at local Home Depots. Hey, yeah, they do, but depending on where you at, man. Because let me tell you, that's another thing within the past 2 weeks. We had a sweep around my area. So ice hit my town and they hit a town that's probably like uh it's maybe like 18 minutes from here, a little short town. But anyway, they hit both of them. And so that's what got me looking at everything because I don't know, man, my old nature of what I am. I still look at certain stuff on the news and stuff. And when I seen I was like, man, they got a lot of these guys in here detained. And I was looking at the charges and man, it was ICE. It was, you know what I'm saying? They got them, came and got them. And so a lot of them are scared. They're moving different now because you know what I'm saying? One slip, you in the hands of them. That's why I say, man, shout out to them. And man, it's ugly, man. I hate to like it, but you know, it is what it is right now. And it's gonna have the game, man, where the game is gonna be beautiful. If you just willing to bust your butt, you might not get a if you building something right now, I'll put it like this, and you getting all them calls and all that in the beginning, I'll take on everything. I'll be working like 7 days a week, 6, 7 days a week, for real, until I got it how I want to. That's just me. If I was doing it over and I was from scratch. Cause I'm telling you, it's some quality. I'm getting some quality calls, and me, I don't do a lot of crazy landscaping, and so if it ain't making sense, I'll basically sub the landscaping job. I ask my dude if he want to do it, just because it's just me sometimes, and I don't want to, bite on more than I chew. I've been there before, so we're gonna talk about the Hispanic workers, and I got a good little story today on this news tip. Hopefully we can hear the news. Last time we couldn't hear the news. I'm gonna play it. If it don't come through for some reason immediately, y'all drop something and let me know so we can get it rocking and keep going. But here we go.
Full of iconic places like Millennium Park, the Obama Presidential Library now, and of course the United Center. What many people don't know is that a woman who started out mowing lawns by herself helped leave her fingerprint on all of them. Aaron McElroy has that story.
Hey, this is crazy. Up here.
Every
All
morning,
right.
red trucks roll out of this 12-acre campus on Chicago's west side, loaded with trees, sod, stone, flowers, and enough manpower to help
Look at the crew. Look at the crew. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all can hear me, but check out the crew.
keep some of the city's recognizable places looking their best. In the middle of it all, Christy Weber, who still remembers when it was just her and one truck.
When I started, I was just cutting the grass. I had just, to be honest with you, I had just gotten out of treatment. So I came here following a woman, and I was doing a lot of cocaine. It was the 80s.
Fresh out of rehab, Weber says she was
And just peep how she turned her life around, man. That's why I be talking about this Mow Trappin right here. She turned her life.
looking for something simple, honest, something that put her hands back on the earth. She found it behind a lawnmower. At the time, there weren't many women in landscaping, and openly gay women, even fewer.
This is so and so, and then she say, and this is Christy, my lesbian landscaper, and it was just a real.
Now hold on. I'm gonna tell you how she breaking down and busting down just all barriers and why like stories like this, you had no excuse. She's saying it, not me. Ex cokehead, lesbian. You would think nothing to do with lawn and landscaping, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all, you probably feel like you a book to get judged by your cover, man. Just check out the story. Motivation.
Different thing for these women to have a woman and then an out lesbian.
A novelty, she says, so she leaned into it. Old photos show young Christy starting out. Invoice document jobs worth a few bucks. But with time, her
Did y'all see that invoice? 30. Hold on, I got man. I hope it don't mess up nothing. Look at that invoice. Look at that invoice. Tell me. Hey, look at that invoice right there. $30, man.
But with time, her network got bigger and she found herself doing projects with a few more zeros attached. Millennium Park, Soldier Field, even the United Center.
There wasn't any business plan. It was really like pure heart, like not to make a bunch of money, or I just like being outdoors.
She still does,
Variety of milkweed.
pointing out each and every tree and plant dotting her landscaping
The
empire.
sycamores were all planted because that was the favorite tree of Maggie Daly.
Today, Christy Weber and Company generates roughly $40 million a year and employs more than 300 people.
40 million a year. You know what I'm saying? Started from nothing. Just got out there doing what she loved to do.
Weber credits hard work, smart hires, and a city full of people who gave her a chance. But if you ask her what she's proudest of, it isn't the contracts, it's the people.
Employees, like 325. We've been kind of there for a while
325 employees.
now, so we know them all. I've been to their houses in Mexico, and here's a big family here too.
But see, when she's speaking on 325, she's got the Hispanic workers also. She's H2B.
After all these years, she still sees herself less as a CEO and more as someone looking out for her crew.
They picked the color of the brick, and they also wanted to call it Rancho Verde.
And every now and then, she still stops and looks around this place, the former impound lot and dumping ground, an oasis she helped build.
Hiring a lot of smart people. I'm a hard worker, and I have the passion. I'm driven.
Man,
But hiring a lot of people that were smarter than me.
Not bad for a gym teacher from Michigan, or as Christy still likes to put it, a lesbian with a lawnmower.
It's a good story to say that, to see the success that one can see if they try to get sober and clean. I can't say I followed the path perfectly, but I'm pretty good.
Aaron McElroy, WGN News.
Oof, what a
so listen, man, changed her whole life, man. Flipped it around. You know what I'm saying? No excuse. And like I said, she said it herself. She said, man, I was basically a cokehead and I'm a lesbian. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, just imagine somebody walking up and somebody they can be same way, ex ex cokehead, you feel me, and a lesbian. And just imagine them telling you that and telling you where they gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? You'll probably shoot them down. That's probably the same way with a lot of us. We first started, told somebody our dream, told somebody what we had going on. You know what I'm saying? Nobody believed. And a lot of us in here, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you because it take a lot to do this. You know what I'm saying? So tonight's episode, man, all we going to talk about is we halfway through the year. You know what I'm saying? 6 months of this year is gone. It's out of here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the midway check-in. It's like, where are you right now? And ask yourself, well, this is me. I'm asking myself, okay, we 6 months in, what's working? What ain't working? You know what I'm saying? Cause what ain't working, it's time to get to dumping some more of that. Get rid of that. You gotta take out the trash. And what's working, you gotta double down on. Cause this time next year is gonna come fast. These years go by quick. This time next year, it's gonna be right back to 2027. Same thing. And you're gonna be asking yourself, what am I doing with my customers still? Is my revenue still hitting the same? Or am I making more? Am I taking losses? You know what I'm saying? What type of system did I put in? Because this year, man, I got like 2 or 3 things I'm implementing. And like I say, they've helped me gain some nice quality customers, the type of customers I want. And then another thing, like you halfway through it, you're gonna be asking yourself about pricing again this time next year. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know about y'all, but like the calls have still been coming in, like I said, for me. And the call, like today I have 4 calls. And all of them I'm straight off of the weekly. That's what I do. I don't give a bi-weekly option or nothing. I just say, hey, I could set you up on this on weekly. And I've got it to where I'm standing on business with my pricing far as now. When it come to bi-weekly, I ain't gonna lie, I was having a little problem with my bi-weekly pricing for a little second. And I think I don't know what was happening. I got caught up in a little something. But my bi-weekly, man, your bi-weekly has to be like 1.5 to 1 and 3/4 of what your regular price is gonna be. Cause it's gonna make sense. Like sometimes, man, I'm telling you, cause it's hot now. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna get out there now and you're gonna be questioning, was this a yard I really wanted to take on? Or is this one I just took on just to take it on? You know what I'm saying? It happens this time of the year. Already, hey, cat's paw, you about to lead up into what I'm talking about. Already looking for winter equipment. 5. What up with it, Jones? Yeah, 5, man. How many are you finding out there? What do you mean by it? Clarify it a little bit, and I'll tell you some more. Like far as properties, I found 4 today. Now, my thing is, I'm trying not to. It's halfway through the year. I'm trying not to get outside of what I said I'm gonna do. I want these quarter-acre yards to where I can hit them in like 60 and 55, to where they feel like they ain't getting beat. They don't want to call nobody else. They really want to deal with me. Maybe 65, but I want them quick, 20 minutes within my route already. I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to help. We went out one day and we hit up I was checking my hourly rate. And like tomorrow, this is actually the route tomorrow. We was doing 240. I had it at 240 almost an hour. You know what I'm saying? Because of the route density and having that help out there with me. You know what I'm saying? You spot on. You man, you gotta be like that with them numbers, man, because you will beat yourself, Will. And I'm guilty of it. That's why I speak on it. I never speak on it like I'm talking to anybody for real in the chat. I'm really speaking on myself and talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna start with you. The competition ain't even the people on the streets. The competition is that one in the mirror for real. And buy you some more mirrors and keep yourself focused on the prize. Because it's you. Customers coming to my house trying to get in. Hey, that means you must be in a nice neighborhood. That's smooth. That's what you want, man. Oh, how do I find customers? I'm gonna tell you. It's gonna be a point in the game where you really I ain't gonna say you not finding customers because you always need to be marketing. Cause it's man, just always. They come and they go. Mine's come off Google. A lot of my customers come off Google. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you so many ways to play it, Google. I dropped a video. Somebody said, I don't know if you knew some of y'all using the neighborhood app. I was using the neighborhood app at first. I cut it off because I didn't like the customers I was getting from it. But the neighborhood app is based on your neighborhood. Maybe I'm in a messed up neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? But it was bringing it was bringing bi-weeklies, and the neighborhood app, you just have to check it out for yourself. But I'm telling you, it's customers in there. And if you got a dump trailer or anything like that, it's always somebody in the neighborhood app who needs hey, we got somebody need dump remove with stuff in there like that also. So that's how I find customers. I'm gonna tell you, man, if you your friend circle, let them know. When you out, let them know. Keep cars on you, let them know. When you ride by you in your neighborhood, you got some high grass, you done noticed that a few times and you trying to build still, man, leave some on the door. That's just what you got to do. That's what it take. But I get a lot of mine off Google now. It's easy to get weekly customers. Man, let me tell you something. And that's it's easy to get. That's true right there because a lot of people to get their yards seeded and fertilized, man, their yard it's gotta be mowed. It's gonna grow too fast. It's gonna be too thick. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna look right when you coming to do it after 2 weeks. Just to me, it just ain't. It's not it. What up, Landon man? Google, yeah. Get your Google profile page, man. Get your Google profile page. What up, Tony Key? Shout out to you, Tony Key, man. When I popped up to put it on Instagram tonight, man, did you buy an enclosed trailer? Because I don't remember you having an enclosed trailer, and I seen one on there. 15 minutes, mowing 6 trim. Hey, now that's what you want, Will. Now I'm gonna tell y'all too. Like that's why I said just the halfway point. It's still time to like, man, reevaluate. Cause like what Will said, 15 minutes. Now 15 minutes is a sweet spot. 6 mowing, 6 trimmings, 3 blowings. You see what? That's a sweet spot. But it take you time. You know what I'm saying? This is for anybody new. Cause when I first started, man, I thought I had to get pretty yards to make profits. And that ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's all about really doing the math and knowing the numbers of what's the price in this area. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, whatever the medium price is, whatever the price is, you don't go below that. If you got backup equipment, you think you got better quality of work, you know you're dependable, go above that. You know what I'm saying? Because now they paying for convenience. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be surprised. A lot of people's gonna pay for that convenience to know my yard is getting mowed the whole year without no headache. 4th of July week coming up, they want to know they can get out there, get on the grill, the yard's already done. They want that type of guy. They don't want to know like, oh, is he gonna be here? Is he overloaded? Is he overbooked? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm telling you, just go long grass. Now the ones I got today, every last one of them look like they calling me on some last minute one time cut, but you never know until you talk to them. So I used to be guilty of that. I used to see a yard, man, yard look ugly, look trashy. I ain't about to touch it. And you'd be surprised. It might be somebody who actually owned the house outright, been in that house maybe 20 years, don't got no rent or nothing, no overhead. They be at work all the time. Or they work third shift. They can't do the yard. They just can't do it, but they need it done and they want it done. So I used to just drive by a lot. I don't do that no more. I stop. I look at them. Man, I get back with them. I let them know exactly what it is. It's your business you're running. They shouldn't be running your business. I let them know exactly what it is, and they're gonna go with it. Are they not? Oh, hold on. My junkiest yards. Let me tell you something. I need to do a video of that. What would be considered my junkiest yards? I've actually become the love. You know what I'm saying? No payments missed. They actually feel like I don't know. Like I said, it could be a trick. You thinking one of them yards is just they ain't got it. You don't know until you talk to them. Aim small, win. Hey, Will, I'm taking that. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna take it, but I'm using that. Aim small, win big. hey, hey, listen, Will just dropped something that everybody need to like. Aim small, win big. If you can do check this out. You can do 360 yards in an hour. That's 180 an hour. Ah, you had man. I ain't never peeped it. Okay, that's what's up. And let me tell you, okay, so what's working? You just and then you gotta. It's the halfway point. You gotta look at the like, what ain't working for me right now. You feel me? What's got me where? Okay, we halfway through the year. I still ain't got no money saved. I ain't staying consistent. I got bad customers. I'm underpricing. Just too many distractions. This the time, man, where you better fix it. You still got some. You still can have you a nice run and go into the fall and build on that momentum. You know what I'm saying? If whatever's going wrong right now, put the foot down. We halfway through the year. Put the foot down, overcorrect it. You know what I'm saying? Get it right. And just, man, I know it's ugly out there, man, with everything. And if your bread messed up, because I ain't got it like that. Just because stuff just gonna happen. We're gonna have expenses pop up. You're gonna have life pop up, price of everything popping up, customers coming and going. But I ain't gonna say a lot of them going. The only reason why customers really gonna leave me is if they sold a house. Or if they just sold a house. That's the only time I really lost one, man, for real. They sold a house. Or they got out the area. So, if you ain't whatever ain't going on is halftime, man. Listen, I'm gonna give the perfect analogy to this. We gonna call this like the Spurs and the Knicks. We just seen what happened. Every time the Spurs looked like they was gonna do the thing on them, the first half, what did the Knicks do? Come back the second half and make adjustments. Same thing. Now they got the championship. Now they the champs. If you halfway through the year and ain't got your money saved up, just come to St. Louis. hey, hey, Will, man. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Cause now you can auto correct though, bro. You can really correct some stuff, man. Let me tell you something. You can really correct some stuff. I've been having to do it. You know what I'm saying? I was eating out more than what I was supposed to. I went to Sam's Club last week. We ain't doing that for July and August at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go back to Sam's Club because I didn't buy enough drinks for real. So, and just this past week, me not eating out, me not having to buy a single drink at the gas station, I was doing nothing but filling up the truck and coming home this week. I saved I didn't spend nothing at the gas station. I wasn't buying the extra drinks. I wasn't buying the snacks like I usually do that add up every day. I wasn't stopping and getting lunch. That stuff add up. So let's just say if you're doing $30 a day of that, 1,500 right there. You switch it up right now. You save it at the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta do little stuff like that. But Will Crazy said, "Come work for him." Hey, yeah, Will. Hey, Will probably do got a good job for you. I bet he do. Hello. All right, and then this the time, man. Like you say, my boy said facts. That fall money about to come up. The fall money about to come up is where it don't stop. What Catch Paul say? You said something too. Also, Catch Paul talk about the fall. So when this fall come up, he getting winter equipment and fall. I'm pretty sure because Catch Paul just learned how to seed and fertilize this year. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be going crazy this fall with seed and fertilization, and then right after that, you going right into the winter. Think about buying winter equipment. You see what I'm saying? So stuff like that, like with the fall, man. This is what I've been thinking about. Cause like we got July, we got August come. We got July, we got August come. Hold on, Will, you threw me off the question. Let me read this real quick. But it's hard to tighten up mentally when you can't. Hey, you just said something. You can, but it's hard to tighten up mentally when you can't think straight. I'm gonna tell you something. distractions, dog. Distractions is like that need like an asterisk mark on it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't even realize how much a distraction costs you until you in the midst of that distraction. So it's like you gotta catch stuff early. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, mindset and energy and just your mind frame and how you go to bed at night, what's on your mind and what you wake up the next morning on your mind too, man, that stuff is real. You know what I'm saying? And it's a mindset shift for real. And that's why, man, I read a lot. It's a book called Think and Grow Rich. Man, I've read that book 3 times. And a lot of that book is your mindset, man. A lot of people, man, you got people that's trying to work hard, and you got people that's just thinking their way through it, and they getting it done way easier than the man who's putting in all the hours of work. And if you look at how everything's moving and how it is, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said you got to have your prices right because hard work is to be appreciated now. It's like a lost art. It's only so many people really working with their hands for real. Everybody want a quick fix. And even like a lot of people, man, they don't find out how to do a lot of stuff faster, more efficient with just the technology and the stuff we got around them. You know what I'm saying? And you got to like adapt to it or you're going to get left behind. Distraction, man, let me tell you, man, distractions are, bro, I'm guilty of it. That's why I can speak on it firsthand so big, bro. Just a little, I'm going to put it like this. Sometimes your day can go smooth until you have an interaction with another person. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, man, you got to find a way to limit all this stuff and harness your energy into this right here. Because I see it now. If I built it, if I can do what I need to do this year, finish off good, I could almost be out that truck next year. Real talk. And I'm talking about paying some guys nice if it came to it, and I could really be out the truck. Cause I'm gonna keep it real, man. My dream ain't to mow lawns forever. My dream is to spend as much time with my family as I can. That's my dream. You know what I'm saying? And for me to do that, I'm gonna have to sacrifice time right now to do that later on. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm saying it because this is something I like. You gotta have your stuff wrote down. Like you need a plan wrote down. And a guy always told me, man, imagine going out the door every day and you just going out the door and you just driving. Say I'm trying to get to St. Louis where Will at. I'm trying to get to Wisconsin where Cat's Paw at. And I'm just driving with no GPS. I might end up anywhere. And that's the same thing kind of with life. That's what I'm saying. It's the halfway point of the year. You have to like you got to know your goals and weekly goals, daily goals, like what I'm trying to meet. Otherwise, you just gonna be out here every day, just going, just waking up and going. You know what I'm saying? And you can have a business, you'll be just like people that's going to a 9 to 5. You just be waking up, going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? With nothing in mind. Scrolling on the gram all day, watching TV as things. Listen, bro, I ain't been on Instagram. This year, the only time I've been on Instagram is when I have opened that app to put the live thing on for the podcast for Tuesday. And I think one time somebody hit me on the phone and told me to check my messages. Bro, I just been so busy. And by me not doing that, I'm telling you, like I just know me. I'm seeing it in my business. You know what I'm saying? Because what you said, guilty of it. If you post on her, you post, you get done posting, you scroll. Now, this is what got me off Instagram and I still love Instagram, but I got salty when they kicked me off. I'm gonna tell you that. But I actually was timing it, bro. I was like peeping stuff. I'm a pattern recognition type dude. I study myself and try to study my flaws and stuff. So I'm peeping every day. I'm like, man, I'm spending like an hour 10 this time on it. I'm spending like 50 minutes on it this time. You know what I'm saying? That's like 2 hours in a day. You know what I'm saying? That man, that I've been using to do other stuff that, like I said, has been working in my business. And you got to listen, bro. 6-month checkup. I got a 6-month checkup coming up. halfway through the year. I do 6-month checkups every year, blood work. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know me, you know what I'm saying? I lost my son's mom back in 2019 of cancer. Ever since that happened, bro, I take health super. I always took it super serious anyway, but I take it super serious. She was young, lost her early. I take it super serious. I stay on top of my health. The number one way to find stuff is through blood work. You know what I'm saying? Even with all right, this past week, like I told you, I went to Sam's Club. Man, I loaded up on drinks, but the number one thing I got a lot of oranges and I got a lot of melon. You know what I'm saying? That's better than drinking water. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be drinking all that water all day, and all you're gonna be doing is just using the bathroom a lot. You're not really hydrating yourself. You feel me? And he hit it right on the point. You gotta stay healthy out here. Will, okay. Yeah, distractions are necessary. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say prevent them if you can. Do some prevention. Cause I'm gonna tell you, bro, I'm gonna put it on distraction like this. All right, I'm gonna put it on. This is a young dude right now. We're gonna say we got a young dude. He 18, 19 years old. He done built him up 50 customers. You feel me? He get a little girlfriend to come along and he don't know how to separate this now, Will. He fall in love. You feel me? It go the wrong way. That could drag him from 2026 to 2028. Hey, I'm speaking on it because I've been there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So just try to prevent them, man, if you can. Make goals, create a system, make structure. Man, let me tell you something. I got books. And I ain't talking about the books I read. I got notebooks, bro. I do that all the time. And I go back to the notebooks like I go back to them like every 2 months. And after 2 months, I may adjust. And if ain't nothing I need to adjust, I let it stay. You know what I'm saying? But I keep them. And if you've been on my Instagram, you know every year I post these books that I do. Man, I do it because it's like, man, I'm gonna look back on this one day, and just like old girl we showed on the news for the night, I want to look back 40 years later, and it's gonna be like the scrolls, you know what I'm saying, of what got me here and how I stayed down. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no quitting. I'm not quitting. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep figuring out how to get better and keep getting smarter at this. Now, Will, I'm gonna tell you. See, it's the difference with YouTube. This the difference with YouTube. With YouTube, Will, I could put on stuff that I'm learning off of, and while I'm mowing, say it may be an hour and a half show. Man, I could catch that whole hour and a half show without a beat, bro. I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'm making money and I'm getting knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused, keep your head down to the grind. Before you know it, you look up and realize you passed so many line curve people. But people with high paying nine, man, let me tell you something, Tony Key. It's crazy because I see trucks and I think about that, man, and it's funny because I see some of the trucks that's like the what I would call, I wouldn't say they franchise, but they've like real commercial setups around here. They handle like when it's raining, these guys on the road still. Put it like that. We talk about it's too wet sometimes. We might got a day. Now they on the road every day. They 125 yards, 140 yards. You know what I'm saying? They running. And so when I'm peeping them, dog, and now when I'm in traffic, it ain't like my trucks. I done switched up my trucks. They know my trailer. My trailer got this Indian logo on her. They know my trailers. They see me. It's a whole different respect now. Tony Key, like you say, and it's just for me staying down. And it's so funny because I know 3 or 4 guys that started this, and they just, man, I ain't gonna say where they working at now, but they ain't where I would want to be at. You know what I'm saying? Just me, and that's why I said it. To each his own is different. Better him to learn 18 to 28. I'm telling you, Will, 18 to 28, man. I'm telling you, bro, you got to get it early, man. So halfway through this season, man, hold on, check out the School Hard Knocks podcast. Why? Man, I'm gonna tell you, I probably will. Yeah, because I listen to School of Hard Knocks, bro. I'm tripping. I definitely listen out there. I listen to that. So it's halfway through the season. Like I say, when I'm at halfway through the season, I'm getting ready for the fall. Like I'm looking at my customers, and yeah, I know exactly what you talk about. I love that podcast. Dude been he been grinding too. And he's like, if he was a salesman, bruh, he be catching some plays. You feel me? Because he ain't scared to talk to nobody. So, but halfway through, and it's kind of like what Paul said. I'm thinking about equipment now for the fall. I'm thinking about this fall season coming up. And like I say, 90 days, if my help stay, I know we probably got some. And if he stay in the fall, I could take on a lot of fall work that I usually be like, I'ma just chill. I'll just pay up my rent and stuff and chill and sit back and I don't work as hard as in winter time. I ain't gonna lie. So, but this fall, I'm thinking about, all the yards I got now. Like I say, I looked at certain yards when I took them on. A lot of my yards they got trees and stuff. I already know I'm gonna be doing tree work, limb work. We just had a storm pass by. Uh, it was so crazy, man. We had a tree drop right next to my house, and the guy across the street from me is funny. He runs his own. I want to say construction, man. He's been doing it like 40 some years. And he was blocked in. He couldn't get his truck out the driveway. He had to come over. He said, "Man, you got any mixed gas?" I had just filled up the mixed gas. I told him just take the can. Him and another guy, man, that got the chainsaw. They beat the city getting the job done. So just stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And that job right there, what he did, I'm gonna do a picture and post and make a post of it. Man, that job was like it might have been like a 7,500 job or better. You know what I'm saying? Probably more than that. If it was a dump trailer, I'd say it was maybe a clean 2 dumps filled up that probably need to be pulled off. It was a huge tree that dropped. You know what I'm saying? So, so with the fire, hold on. Hopefully it stays. So you won't be out of too red. Man, let me tell you something, Will. It's over for that, Will. That's what I said, bro. It's over for that. It's getting mulched, bro. If it ain't getting mulched now, that's what I'm thinking about. This debris loader stuff. Because if I got him and that debris loader and that dump, I think it could be pretty sweet this fall. Cause I'm looking at some of the neighborhoods, like I say, I'm in. There's trucks, there's brand new trucks everywhere. Like Tony Key said, you stay out here long enough, you're gonna get to seeing stuff in business. I'm just trying to figure out, man. I got to figure out a way where I can park some of this stuff that I'm trying to get because I just got a feeling, man, it's gonna call for it this year, and I'm trying to hit this next level. Like I say, it's gonna be 2027 next year, and 2027 next year, you don't never want to be where you was at the year before and the year before. Man, it's constantly you want to get better. You know what I'm saying, and get smarter. I live in Tampa, property with trees saves me in the winter. Man, I'm telling you, trees is money. So now, man, if you ain't got it in, like I say, second half, man, it's if you ain't got no cash saved, man, and I took some L's. The truck, I had some equipment go down, and it just is what it is. But you just have to find the bread and stir. You just throwing it away. You know what I'm saying? You can still save. You don't have to be like, oh man, I ain't got 20 grand saved, or 30 grand saved, or 40 grand saved. Man, have something to get you through the winter. You know what I'm saying? If you won't. If you know that it ain't happening for you right now, okay, it's the halftime. Cause wintertime, I'm gonna tell you, the money will make it a little better, even if the clients and stuff ain't coming better. You feel me? That's why I be like, I heard a dude save your money so it save your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because the wintertime, we know how it go. And this winter, it's gonna be ugly this winter. This is gonna be a winter, probably like I know it's gonna be a winter like a season I ain't seen. Far as me, I ain't saying far as money wise, because I may do some good money this winter. But I'm saying far as economy wise. We got, man, every day I pull up something, it's people losing jobs. Every day the prices are going up on something. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm saying this winter, the money's gonna be it's gonna be thin, I feel like. But if you stay in the game and survive through the winter, you come back into the spring again, man, you back cracking. But start correcting now. It's halftime. Like I say, Spurs and Knicks. The Spurs, if you think about it, they should have won that series. They was up 21 game. They was up again hard one game. They was up again another game crazy. And every time they came back and won, they did them halftime adjustments. They did the fourth quarter adjustments. The Billy Goat debris loader. Yep. I'm telling you. Hey, and Tony Key, I'm gonna tell you, I seen you working one by yourself. How is it? Let's just say we got a guy in here like you, Tony Key, to solo. How was that Billy Goat debris loader work solo for you? And how is it far as your time, far as handling it, far as having to get in the truck, scoot it up a little more to get your leaves loaded up? How is that, Tony Key? We drop a comment if you don't mind about how that Billy Goat debris loader is for you. I mow I mow 2 properties for free for rights to park in the driveway. Both properties are high in efficiency. See, hoping for snowy winter. Got my equipment all set up to go do commercial parking lots now. See, that's the advantage with y'all up north, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go all year round. You know what I'm saying? All year round, man. Hopefully it do. I hope it snow like crazy. You make a ton of money. You feel me? I hope you get blizzards, man, and you can't stop in the truck. You feel me? Run it up. Reaper, what up, Reaper? Man, how do you feel about the influx of people buying robot mowers? Less work for us. Let me tell you something. Even with those robot mowers, okay, I talked to a guy. He's got, at the time, I think he has 6 of them out there. He's got them on properties. He still gets paid to have his robot mowers on the property. And he just comes and, like, say if the robot mower like needs maintenance, goes down, it ain't mowing on the path. He just comes back and charges them and gets right back on her. To me, I think it's still got a long way to go. Just to me. It's so much grass and it's so many properties and it's just so much of this, man. It's just, like I said, I've been out here today. I got 4 yards I looked at. I'm about to turn down some. You know what I'm saying? It's so much grass. I think it's just gonna be a while for that to come in. I ain't really even worried about it. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I'm hoping they make a robot like them robots they got already. I'm hoping they make one for about 30 grand. I could put a trim in his hand and I could buy one time and I could run him the whole year. You feel me? I'm dead serious. That's the type of stuff I be looking at because that's where we're going to. That's the future. The future is going to be robotics. A lot of this stuff they already do. Just imagine doing heart surgery with robots right now and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So those properties are extra on my trailer. The robot mowers leave ugly cuts. The robot mowers, let me tell you something. It's funny, Will. The spot that I usually take to get my stuff serviced, or I need to go grab some sometimes. That's what they sell tractors, they sell mowers, all lawn stuff. They keep the robot mowers in the front, bruh, cutting the property. They don't even get out there and mow some of it. They leave those robot mowers running the whole summer. They've been doing it for 2, maybe 3 summers now. You know what I'm saying? They've been giving it like 3 summers now. What's up with it, Yak and Vet? Hey, route density. I'm gonna call, hey, your name is route density. I'm calling you RD. You feel me? Route density. You know what I'm saying? And man, that's what it's about, man. Each one teach one for real, man. Because, like I say, even he gave the game one time. And when he gave the game about his route density, instantly had me, because I didn't have my guy with me now. But that instantly had me like, okay, what he's saying with the route density, if I just go ahead and drop something on the trailer and I want to stay in the neighborhood, knock them down like that. And so now I got my guy. I'm gonna try to add on. Hopefully between this year and next year, I want to add on like 20 customers. I'll be able to pay him decent. I'm coming home decent. If he's not with me, I still can handle them. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be en route. And if he leaves, then the extra 20, somebody can get in that truck. You just can't be cheap, man. If you don't want nobody to be cheap with you in business, just look at everything as like I can't be cheap. You know what I'm saying? What up with it, Shane? Just say I can't be cheap on nothing. I don't want nobody to pay me cheap. So I can't play my employee cheap. I can't be putting cheap stuff in my equipment. I can't be taking cheap shortcuts. You know what I'm saying? Now, cheap and doing what makes sense is 2 different things. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, man, you get the right team You get the right solid team of what I said with this H2B stuff going on right now. A lot of these guys ain't paying. They can't pay the Hispanics ain't coming back. They can't get them to come back like they was. You get the right team of 3 people. Man, I know what I can do with 3 people right now. 3 people right now, bro. Me, the guy I got right now, somebody else. Oh my goodness. We got done at 11:30 today. We probably would have got done at 9:30. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what I want to do. I want to be able to still go to 11:30, still put on that bread, and cause I'm gonna tell you, man, it's almost to the point where they'll leave you because they can go to benefits and stuff somewhere else. It's just, man, it's like a science to it, man. That's why like I watch stuff for people who hire and fire even outside of line curve. Because you can have somebody that just might be a manager at a restaurant, but they know how to keep them people there. And they might know something that could translate to you managing your employees. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta look outside the box, think outside the box, and do what's best for you. Let me see. Easy money. I get to sub out a lot. Have a pal, pull up. Man, you just said it, Tony Key. Even if I don't have to blow up my that's game right there, Tony Key. That's game. Because a lot of times, let me tell you, in the fall, I will get them calls. We've already got the leaves out here. We just need somebody to pick it up. And I don't have the back. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to know about that. So easy money. Split the days up in the same neighborhood. Catch ones. Yeah. Pick it. Socially engineering the game. Go right now. Let me tell you, it's funny you say that, man. That's kind of how I am. Like I say, last Tuesday, it was an overload day. So I basically had to get back into the same neighborhood the next day. But I wasn't tripping. Rolled back over there, had like 3 or 4 of them, knocked them out, got on the other side of town, got it in. You feel me? So cheap will always cost you more in the long run. I'm telling you, bro, and you going to learn it the hard way. You know what I'm saying? You will learn it the hard way, but you got to go through it. And sometimes, I'm going to tell you, like, I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to get like, this may not be a good analogy of that, but I'm going to tell you another thing. It's kind of like if you got the money to go ahead and pay the bills and go ahead and knock that out and go ahead and pay it up. Do it while you got it. You'll feel better. It's going to come back to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to wait to the last minute. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like cheap. When you come in cheap, you're going to end up replacing it, man. I'm just telling you, you're going to end up replacing it. They use the remote controller mowers. Listen, bro. Now, before I get out here, I'm going to drop one. The remote control mowers on the freeway. Let me tell you something. I got a video when I went to Equip Expo. I think it was the year of 2023. I talked to a guy that was using an RC mower to mow the side of the highways. They would give him 34 hours a week. However it was coming out to like $4,800 a week off 37 hours. He said, man, I bought the machine. At the time, they was $40,000. He said, I bought the machine. I paid it off in 10 weeks. So it's so many ways to get into the game, man. But one thing, if you ain't got no money, you can't move around. The money's there will be the options. You know what I'm saying? The money's oxygen in the business. You know what I'm saying? Without no oxygen, you ain't breathing. And so you got to that's the one thing. A lot of people, we ain't just cutting grass. You got to remember, man, I'm in this to make money. This is a business. I always remember not all customers are your customers. Cut headaches. Listen, I do it all the time. I don't even be tripping. I had one last week. He tried to play me. This what happened. I'm gonna tell you one. He tried to play me. I signed him up. It was a nice weekly. 80 a week. We pull up the next week. I told my guy, I said, man, look. I said, that grass look cut. He said, man, it looked like it was just cut with that one. Man, I went on ahead, charged the card. I called him. I said, man, the grass already been cut. This is what he told me. He said, we didn't like how it was last week. So I told him, I said, well, if you would have told me after I got done mowing it last week, we would have took you off schedule, or we would have got back out there. We would have tried to get that right. it was no communication. You're not gonna play games with me like this. Now this is what you was trying to do. You was really trying to get a one-time cut until your neighbor found somebody. Y'all can get the same price. Y'all going together, and now y'all gonna get the cheaper price. No, I told him I charge you. I already been out here. It's a service charge. We pull up at the property. If you would have let us know, you wouldn't even been on route. You wouldn't even got charged. You have to run it like that. And this is what he told me. He said, well, can you still get us Friday? No, you said you didn't like service. We went on ahead and dropped you. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you even reaching out. You try games to get rid of you, man. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's a headache customer. $320 a month account. So what? I'm not about to do the headache. I can't do it. Hardly ever get caught. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man, you can't have the headaches, man. I'm gonna tell you. The headaches, and it's hot right now with this humidity. You got 6 yards, you got 2 headache yards, it'll turn it into a 12-hour day and feel like you got 16 yards. You know what I'm saying? So get rid of the headaches. So it's halftime. Make the halftime adjustments. You seen what the Knicks did. Get the spirit of the Knicks in you. We in the second half of the season. It ain't over. Don't be discouraged. Don't be down. Just readjust. Make your halftime adjustments. And finish it strong. You know what I'm saying? So, Mow Trappin podcast, another Tuesday night, man. Appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Appreciate all the new guys, man. I seen in here tonight, man, tapping in, and we out of here. Another Tuesday night episode, I believe, 87. Mow Trappin podcast. Holla at y'all in the next one.